Good, happy Sunday morning, August 12th, 2018. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, rollover on Everett Turnpike caught on dash cam video. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Siobhan Lopez.
Seconds, a car appears to make a hard turn into the median, crashing over it, flipping at least once.
I usually don't wear my seatbelt, and this has been a big eye-opener for why you should. Things happen very fast.
Jason Araquezo not only saw the crash, he captured it all on his dash camera. It shows him having to swerve away from the wreck, then pull over.
Immediately jumped out of the vehicle, and my first instinct was to see if this woman's okay.
He ran back toward the scene.
And another car struck her vehicle as I was running towards, so I had to jump out of the way from debris flying from that crash.
Araquezo wasn't the only one who stopped to help.
Another FedEx driver who was on the southbound lane got out of his truck and ran across the highway, and he tended to her to make sure she was okay, while I was on the opposite end of her car making sure no more cars hit her vehicle.
This happened just before 10:30 Friday night. Araquezo was driving north on the Everett Turnpike. The other vehicle was headed south. It crossed over and flipped right on the Nashua-Merrimack line. Araquezo gave the driver of the second vehicle involved a ride home. He says that man appeared to be okay. As for the woman in this vehicle, Araquezo says he wasn't sure how badly she was hurt, but that he was able to have a conversation with her about how lucky she was to be alive.
Definitely amazing that she walked away from that. I didn't expect to see her even get out of that vehicle.
No word yet on the extent of any injuries. State police can only confirm that they are investigating this crash. We're live in Bedford tonight. Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. "55-year-old man shot and killed in Boston." Boston police are investigating after a man was found shot to death in a home in Mattapan. Police said officers were dispatched to 201 Manchester Street at approximately 11:15 p.m. Saturday. Officers found a 55-year-old man inside the home who had been shot multiple times, police said. The victim was taken to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police said they have no information on suspects or a possible motive for the shooting. They are asking anyone with information to come forward. Woman killed in Buckfield rollover crash. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
All right, Sarah, thank you. We're following breaking news tonight in Buckfield. Police say a woman was killed in a rollover crash on Route 117 and Turner Street. It happened around 7:30 this evening. No other passengers were in the vehicle and no one else was hurt. The crash remains under investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Trump said blame on both sides in Charlottesville. Now anniversary puts him on spot. It stands as a low point in the Trump presidency, a moment difficult to justify for even some of President Donald Trump's most loyal allies. Aimed imagery of violent confrontations, and 2 days after the death of a young woman protesting against a massive white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, Trump stood in the lobby of the Trump Tower in Manhattan and drew the most infamous equivalency of his time in office. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.